Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are chatting from. I wanted to say hello to all of you and thank all my new subscribers for joining my channel, my Facebook group. I really appreciate that you all have been trusting me for your IELTS journey. And just to introduce those of you who may not know who I am, my name is Wafa, and I'm an English teacher in Canada. I've been helping students prepare for the IELTS exam for the past 7 years. I'm currently a certified English teacher in Canada, and I'm working at one of Canada's top colleges as an English professor. So I decided to start this YouTube channel to help you on your IELTS journey. This is my number one goal, is to see you succeed. I see some people coming in. I wanted to say hello to all of you. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Salwa. And so I decided to start these IELTS speaking live practices just to give you the opportunity to really practice your IELTS speaking questions that you may get on the IELTS exam. Let me know if you are planning to take the IELTS exam soon. Hello, everybody, whoever is chiming in. Please let me know down in the chat box where you're chatting from. I'd love to interact with you guys, see how you're doing on your IELTS exam preparation and where it's headed. It would be really great to know you all. And guys, while I'm waiting for some more people to join, I just want to update you that we are going to be launching a really exciting IELTS speaking course very soon. This course is called IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days. It will be a 7-day course. Literally only 7 days you have to take this course and you'll get a band 7 or higher on your IELTS speaking exam. And the most exciting part, guys, are you ready to hear this? It will be taught live by me through Zoom. What better than that? Because you can ask me questions, you can ask me for any extra advice, and there's no program out there where instructor is teaching you live, taking questions, answering your questions, and really making sure you are prepared for the IELTS speaking section. Hi, Salwa. Thanks for joining us from Bangladesh. Wow, we have a lot of students from Bangladesh trying to pass the IELTS exam. Let me know, are you taking the IELTS general or academic exam? So yeah, as I was saying, this course is going to be awesome. It's going to really help you on all the different most important essential parts you need to know to really improve in your IELTS speaking. I noticed that there's a lot of courses out there that just give you mock tests, or all day long they just provide you with different sample questions and answers, but they don't really tell you how to improve in your speaking, how to, become that confident speaker, how to ensure that you could decrease that anxious feeling that you have when you talk. And these are certain things that we are going to be covering in the class. I'm super excited, and make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you follow my page because I am launching this course very soon, and there are only limited seats because it is taught over Zoom. Let's see. Hi, Mohammed. Thanks for watching us from Pakistan. Uh, Great to have you, Mohammed. Are you taking the IELTS academic or general exam, Mohammed? Let me know. I'd love to know your story and why you plan to take the IELTS exam. And here we have um, Salwa. She's taking a preparation of academic. Salwa, are you planning to go for your master's, bachelor's? That's great. I wish you the best of luck, and we can definitely help with that. Here we have somebody else, Hashan. Yay, super excited for the upcoming 7 day speaking course. Honestly, I'm super excited too because I feel like it doesn't take that long to improve your English. It just requires the right guidance, the right resources, the right material. So that way you know exactly what to do. And like I said, generic courses do not help you just because they're just teaching you how to answer your questions for the exam. But the thing is, once you get to the exam, you're like, oh my God, I feel nervous. I feel anxious. I'm scared. I don't know what to say. You hesitate in your speech. And these are things that courses don't teach you, how to speak confidently, how to speak with feeling less anxious. So that's why I think it's super important that these things are covered in a course so that way you know exactly what to do. So, guys, if you'd like to join for the IELTS speaking practice, please find the link in the description box. First, I'm going to allow other students who have not practiced with me before, just so everybody could get a turn, as many people as I could get in. That would be great. Someone who has not practiced with me before on the live, that would be good. You can find the practice, the exact link in the description box of wherever you are calling in from, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook. Please take a look at the description box and you will see a StreamYard link there where you will be able to get a chance to get on this call with me. So I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to see if they could get on the call, and that would be good. All right. Um, Let me just double check that these links are written actually for you to join, because I want to make sure you are able to join. We have somebody on the line. Hello, Hashan. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining us from?
I'm from India.
Very nice. And why are you taking the IELTS exam?
Uh, for
Are
study,
you
I would like
for
to go Canada for study, pursuing my diploma degree.
very nice. That's great. And what have you been doing to prepare for the exam?
Uh, I have been watching a lots of video on YouTube and practice for my own self. But I just saw your channel, and recently, last week, I joined you on live, and then I am little bit more confident to talk with you.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that you've been preparing for the IELTS exam. You've been really, really pushing hard to practice. You've been watching videos. That's great. And one thing I wanted to tell you is that it's so important that we find ways to practice every day, right? So I'm just curious, do you have any friends or any native English speakers you could practice with? Somebody who knows English?
Yes, I have so many friends on Facebook, so I am connected with them and trying to talk with them on voice call.
That's
So
amazing. That's
every day I
amazing.
am trying to find a new friend on Facebook and Instagram.
Great. So you know the different ways to find friends or somebody to practice with, which is so important because that's the only way you will see improvement.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Great. So Hashan, are you ready to practice some questions with me?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. So, are you familiar with part one, two, and three? There's three different parts.
I can go with part one, ma'am.
Yes, we're going to start from part one and go down. So, can you tell me your name?
My full name is Ugradar Hassan Rashid. You can call me as my first name Hassan.
Great. And can you tell me about your hometown?
Uh, I live in a small city, Bharuch, which is located in Gujarat state.
Great. And then I would add one, that's really good answer. And then I would add one more sentence, maybe talking about something about Gujarat, about your city. Maybe you could say something like it's a city that has the most parks, or it's a city that's very populated, something like this, just to expand on your ideas. So just remember that.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
Great. So, can you tell me about a skill or hobby you enjoy?
Uh, One of my favorite skill is to people inspire to do gym and exercise because I love to do exercise from since 2015, and I always love to do exercise and share my videos on Instagram, and people watch my videos every day and they came how you do, and
Great, great. Go
I
ahead.
always enjoy to working out in the gym and help to other.
That's amazing. Good for you. That's awesome. So, you said that one hobby I really enjoy doing is exercising. I think physical activity is so important because it keeps you healthy and fit. So that was a great answer. How do you usually spend your leisure time?
Leisure means, ma'am, sorry.
Like your free time?
Okay. My free time, I would go with YouTube and searching new videos for training videos and diet diet video like which is help me to improve my knowledge and technique too. So I would like to go. I would always love to learn a new thing on a YouTube and any social site.
Amazing. Good answer. So during my free time, I really enjoy watching YouTube videos on healthy diets, right? You said?
Yes, yes.
Yes, on healthy diets. So that way I educate myself in that field. So that was a great answer. When it comes to personal development, do you think it's important to learn a new skill?
Infinite Yes, learning a new skill is very important in nowadays because uh, in this era people are learning a new thing, and when it comes personal development.
Yeah, the great answers. So let me help you out with this one because you were saying great things. So learning a new skill or activity is very important. We live in a day and age where the internet is available in our fingertips. So we are able to learn new skills for free as much as we want. Something like this, right?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Great answer. You could watch this afterwards, Hassan. So don't worry, you're doing great. Are there any hobbies or skills that you would like to explore in the future? Do you want to learn any new skills in the future?
Yes, of course, I would like to swim, which is really good for our body, and it's really I always watching swimming videos and I really enjoy it, so I would try with swim.
Interesting. Great answer. You answered very direct. So one activity I would really like to learn in the future is swimming. I think swimming is such an important life skill, and I always watch different YouTube videos on how to swim. So that was a great answer. How about I'm just trying to highlight this one so it's easier. What are your thoughts on the role of education in helping people discover new skills and interests?
What are thought on role of education in...
Do you think education helps people discover and develop new skills?
Yes, of course, education is very important because if you are educated, you can earn more money and you can uh, spend money on your skill, and whatever you want to learn, you can afford to, and then you can learn easily.
Exactly. Great answer. So I definitely think education plays a big role in people discovering their interests and different skills. What else could you say? Especially because when they have an when they are educated, number one, they could make more money, and number two, they could continue to learn different skills. So great
Yes, yes.
answer. How about number seven? How do you think technology and the internet have influenced the way people learn and pursue their hobbies?
Nowadays internet is very, people are using internet often, like Instagram, Facebook, and you we can show multiple type of multiple types of videos on internet. So everyone nowadays everyone sharing their own hobbies video, like they do in daily life, and we can share, we can so we can see we can see their videos. And
Great answer. Uh, I understood exactly what you're trying to say. Nowadays, technology and the internet has made it so easy for people to post videos or even learn them about the different hobbies they may have. There are so many. You could even say DIY. DIY stands for do it yourself projects. There's like
Mhm.
little videos online where you could make a box or you could make something yourself. These are called DIY. So
DIY.
great answer, Hassan. Good
Thank
work
you.
for part one. You did awesome. How about let's move on to part two? Do you have a pen and paper, Hassan? Maybe you could take some notes for 1 minute and then you can speak for a full 2 minutes. So the question for part two says, describe a skill or hobby you enjoy. You should say when and how did you develop skill, or when did you start this hobby? Why do you find it enjoyable? And how has it benefited you in your life? Do you have a pen in front of you, Hassan, to take notes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. One second.
Okay, so I will give you exactly 1 minute from now. Go ahead. Okay, time's up, Hassan. And now you could speak for a full 2 minutes.
As I said before, my favorite hobby is doing exercise, and also I just in a recent time I saw powerlifting videos on my Instagram, so I thought I should go for this and play competition for my city and for my own to experiment. So in in a 2019 I played a national powerlifting competition which is organized in Surat, organized by National Powerlifting Federation.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, did we lose you, Hassan?
Hello.
Yes, we could hear you.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead.
So I participate there in, in a competition, and I secured uh, bronze medal, and I enjoy a lot there because I met a new friends, new enjoy new food, and I stayed 3 days there. So I learn a lot, and experience is very good. And from the competition I learned lots of things like how to stay with new people, how to talk uh, with new friends and spend time. So I learned this thing.
Great work, Hassan. You gave some great points about being involved in a bodybuilding competition, which was great. And you touched up on how it benefited your life, how you found it enjoyable. A few tips I would like to give you. And honestly, when I give tips live, I hope it doesn't come off as, oh, I feel embarrassed. I'm just here to help you. And if I don't give you feedback, then we'll never get improve in our English, right? So I hope you never feel a bit embarrassed. You shouldn't. This is a learning environment for all of us. And if you ask me to speak your language right now, I'd probably make so many mistakes, but only with time we get better, right? So just remember that when you're telling a story about you being in a bodybuilding competition, you're talking about the past. I was taking notes here for you. We're talking about the past. So when we talk about the past, we always have to remember to use vocabulary or speak in the past tense. Like instead of I was doing exercising, I actually exercised during that time to prepare for the bodybuilding competition, for example. Or you mentioned that I participate in, I forget what you said, in a competition. We should say I participated in a competition because it's the past, right? I learn a lot of new things. I learned a lot of new things, or I was taught a lot of new things. And also, experience is very good. Maybe we could say something like the experience was very good because I met a lot of friends, I think you mentioned. So these are all points I want to give. But you're doing great, Hassan. I remember the first time you came on, you were so nervous. So I don't want to discourage you. Rather, I want to tell you a million, you did awesome, and just give you a tiny feedback that you need to do better. So I hope this doesn't discourage you from practicing more.
Thank you so much for ma'am this time. And this is my first time for a cue card. Like you
You did
say.
a great then. You did great. You did speak for a little bit more than 2 minutes. So I would recommend that when you continue practicing the cue card, uh, if you have an iPhone or any phone, you could put the timer, set it for 2 minutes, and talk in front of the mirror. This is the best way to see yourself, your body gestures, how you talk, and also you're timing yourself on speaking for less than two or exactly 2 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. So great work on part two. Are you okay to answer some part three questions? Part
Uh,
three?
for today, I am done, ma'am. I think.
Okay, no problem. I hope I didn't make you feel a certain way. You're doing awesome, Hassan. And I hope the feedback helps you, honestly. I really hope continue doing what you're doing, and I hope to see you again.
Yes, ma'am. Next week, I am coming with more confident and fluent with your tips and tricks. Thank you so much for your
No,
time, ma'am.
no problem, no problem. And you could watch this live after if that helps, but you're doing great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Hassan. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, guys, as I mentioned, I'm not trying to give any feedback to make you feel uncomfortable or embarrassed. Remember, this is a learning environment. And because we're not in a course together, it's not like I could send you a message and give you feedback. Um, so I really want to help you all remember, this is a learning environment. The only way we improve in something is by somebody telling us or giving us some feedback on where we need to improve. They're not mistakes, they're just how you can get better at what you're doing. So we have somebody else on the line, Masoom. We're going to give him a chance before we move on.
Hello,
Hello,
how are
Mr.
you?
Masoom. How are
Hello, how are
you?
you? Oh, I'm doing great.
Good.
Thank
How
you.
are
What about
you?
you?
Good, good. Nice to have you on.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So let's start. Can you tell me about a skill or hobby you enjoy?
Well, I mostly prefer to enjoy reading newspaper or reading books rather than going outside in my spare time because I am fond of reading and voracious reader to know scrupulously about many things and to get idea lots of things. This is because reading is my hobby and I am very passionate to read as much as I can.
Great. How do you usually spend your leisure time?
Well, as I said earlier, that in my free time, I mostly prefer to read some newspaper articles, journals, as well as many books, especially in Saturday and Sunday, because this 2 days my weekend, and it gives me lots of pleasure and mental satisfaction to to give lots of idea from where I can utilize in my practical life.
Great. Great answer. One thing, oops, sorry, I don't know what happened. So one thing I wanted to mention again is to everybody is to always remember to answer each question with 3 sentences. So literally, I would just say something like that some things I like to do during my free time are reading newspapers, articles, and books. And then maybe you could talk about what type of books you like to read or what type of articles you like to read. I like to read lots of articles related to technology because I like technology or something like this. Does that make sense?
Of
Yeah.
course,
Okay.
thank
No problem. And have you ever developed a new skill or started a new hobby recently?
honestly saying, nowadays I I didn't develop my I do not develop my skill, and even started to I have a plan to start new skill, which will be certainly which will be Python. I mean programmer. So this is my plan, but currently or back to 2 months back, if I consider there is no development or new skill that I can that I'm practicing right now.
Great. And when it comes to the to personal development, do you think learning new skills is important?
Certainly, I commonly believe that learning new skill it is vital aspect in order to boost up our skill and efficiency what currently have, and it also give us lots of avenue to rise up from one place to another place. So for this reason, learning new skill is always motivate us. It always help us to develop our career.
Great, great answer. And are there any hobbies or skills that you would like to explore in the future?
Certainly, in future, I will be. I feel like to be a programmer. So therefore, new chapter I have to learn and develop my skill as well, simultaneously. So from this sense, Python is one of the most program that can help me to start my hobby or to start my new project that is programming. So
Good.
that I feel like to do.
Great. And how do you think technology and the internet has influenced the way people learn?
Well, in many several ways, people are encouraged with the aid of technology and as well as internet. First of all, YouTube is one of them, from where vast number of tutorials are available, from where users can learn and users are taught with their technological help. Like this is as we are live participating live with, it is one kind of technical development. This is also helping us to learn our efficiency as well as language development. So in the same way, in YouTube, even Facebook, a number of tutorials are available that can help us and as well as motivate us to learn many things.
Good, good answer. And do you have a pen and paper for part two? Part two, I'd like you to answer, describe a skill or hobby you enjoy. Tell me when and how you developed this skill or started this new hobby, why you find it enjoyable, and how has it benefited your life?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, ready, set, or 1 minute, sorry, to plan. Go ahead. All right, 1 minute is up. Go ahead.
Well, mm, I mostly prefer to learn technological development. That is certainly how to operate or how to learn Python program. And I started last year, since December in 2023, and I took lots of lessons as well as tutorial from YouTube and lindabeatty.com. And basically, and I it gives me lots of pleasure and mental satisfaction, from where I can also give my passion and inner experience or inertia that can rise my inertia to catch up many things as much as I can, basically. Well, in several ways, this learning and programming I can benefit it. First of all, it is one kind of most creative software, from where this software is given high priority throughout the world. And as far as I do believe that software developer are given high priority, and from where they can flourish for themselves, and also it is the efficacious program, from where people can be operator can be most effective. Besides, it also give me lots of job opportunities, from where I can be relocate one place to another place easily, as well as there might have big possibilities to give me a huge amount of salaries as well as a number of facilities, from where I can be benefited tremendously. For instance, one of my colleagues who had learned last 3 years back. At that time, he had now he's in biggest position. He's top of the mountain, from where he can also he's the renowned person in Bangladesh. So actually, this is the one kind of example that I can recognize. And lastly, I should say it is one kind of uh, most creative opportunities as well as platform from where I can show my creativity as well as efficiency that can develop country as well as business sector. For all this reason, uh, new skill that I mean software development and that I have been learning as well as I will be benefited a lot hopefully for the next year.
Great. So you were over just a little bit, about 30 seconds over. So always remember that, but you did touch up on all the different parts. Remember that the examiner would just say, okay, time's up. That's it. Next question. They're very dry. They don't care. They just say, okay, time's up. And it's a little awkward. So always remember to look at the time. When you start. But great answer. You discussed everything about learning programming and wanting to become a developer, which is awesome. Good work. And how about part three? How important is it for people to develop new skills and hobbies through their lives?
Well, honestly saying, learning new thing, it is an even develop for themselves. It is vital aspect for them in order to get promotion as well as to represent for themselves as a unique person. So, first of all, uh, learning anything like software development as well as programming or technological development, it also give people to get better job, mental satisfaction, as well as it give them lots of opportunity to represent for themselves who you are. Although it is not like a piece of cake, certainly there should have lots of dedication as well as enormous effort to get the desired output, and as well as lots of time. So it should have lots of passion as well. So from this sense, I should say, yes, having lots of passion as well as tendency of learning new thing, it is vital aspect for every man to promote themselves.
Great answer. Great answer. Lots of information in that answer. Just remember to shorten it a little. Um, and how software development helps you with your problem solving skills. Not just in the computer, but other than the computer, it helps you in your everyday life, which is so beneficial. So great points you mentioned. In what way can learning new skills or pursuing hobbies impact a person's well being positively?
Well, uh, in many several ways, learning new skill as well as can develop a person in numerous ways. For instance, getting a good job, it is one kind of positive reflection for ourselves. Uh, uh, Last year, I have seen one of my cousins who developed, uh, who also he learned uh, one kind of chapter that is for machine learning. At that time, already this learning reflected him tremendously. That can differentiate from others. This is one kind of development and reflection. So, and besides uh, learning new language like English is one kind of that can also reflect for ourselves to communicate in our communication world. So in many ways, actually these are the ways learning. This learning can be reflected ourselves within many people, and also that can differentiate from others.
Great. Yes, exactly. And do you think the availability of online courses has influenced the way people acquire new skills or learn new hobbies?
Certainly, opportunities is one kind of inspiration, and also that can motivate us learner to learn as much as we can. So, uh, for instance, on internet and YouTube is one of them, by which innumerable tutorials are available. either can be technical development or software development, by which the user can be benefited tremendously. So certainly, it is one kind of inspiration for us to get to know many things. For instance, if there is no any, on the other hand, sorry, if there is no any opportunities for us, certainly we may not able to inspire to know new thing. That means opportunity is one of the is one of the biggest vital aspect to know many things and to learn many things. So, internet and as well as my online opportunity that can give us lots of platform and avenue to explore for ourselves.
Great answer. Yes. So the internet has made it so easy to access so many online courses that makes it um, easier or more accessible for students or people to learn new hobbies and skills, such as myself, meaning you, who is currently learning to be a programmer, and there's so many software development courses out there. So great answer. Okay, last answer, because we have last question. We have somebody else waiting on the line. So, are there any challenges people might face when they try to learn a new skill?
Certainly, in order to learn new skill, there might have lots of challenges as well as barrier that often user may face. For instance, uh, the user may have to lots of struggle to find the new track tutorial what would be what food are the needed for them, as well as they do not get proper mentors to get to know to flourish themselves. Even also, internet also there are lots of cybercrime are available, and people are victim in many ways. So from this sense, these are the drawbacks I often can, and that user can be victim. Okay, can I say goodbye?
Thank you,
Sorry.
Masoom. That was
Okay, thank you.
great. That
Okay,
was great. Thank you. Have a good day.
okay, thank you.
All right, that student had to run. He did mention that. We had another student on the line, Chowdhury. If you'd like to come back on, oh, I just saw. I'm not sure if you're having internet problems, but you are next up. If you'd like to join, let me know. But I wanted to thank everybody for joining this live. Please remember that this is a comfortable learning environment for all of us. Nobody's here to judge us. Nobody's here to, look down on one another. We're all learning a skill. We're all learning different things. And I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel encouraged, motivated to learn English, guys. Everything is challenging, but everything takes time to learn. Everything takes consistency to see that difference. And just like Hassan was saying earlier, exercise is something he really enjoys doing. Our student that was on the line earlier, but through consistency, through perseverance, he got better. He was in a bodybuilding competition. So that's just a little example of success. Is it didn't happen overnight. It took time. It took practice. It took days, and in fact, it probably took years. And this is what I wanted to discuss is our journey arriving to Canada. When we arrived to Canada in 1989, actually, I was only 3 years old at the time, but I did watch my parents struggle day and night to learn English. They didn't know a word of English. They couldn't even ask someone for directions because they didn't know how to ask. So I remember their story, and they've always inspired me in how they pushed and tried so hard to learn English. And honestly, because of their struggle, this is why I decided to become an English teacher. I'm so passionate about helping others, passionate about helping others learn English in specific because I help my parents. I saw them struggle to learn English. We were new to this country. We didn't know anybody. This country, meaning Canada. And I will always remember how hard they pushed to learn English, to speak English. They practice every day and with lots of time, with lots of perseverance, and lots of years, they became better. They became better at it. And this is the story I wanted to share with you because I want you to know that I understand your struggles. I understand where you're coming from when you feel hesitant because you don't know what words to say, because your vocabulary is limited. Um, these are all normal, guys. These are all normal feelings you have when you're trying to learn a skill. Just like when you're trying to learn to lift a weight, you could only lift a 5 pound barbell, but you can't lift a 10 pound because you gradually get better at it. And this is what I wanted to tell you is everything happens with slow steps, but believe me, you will get there. I saw my parents after years of struggling to learn English. Um, Guess what? They're both business owners today. They both speak confident English today. They're confident, they speak. And this is why I wanted to share this story with you because I come from an immigrant family. I know your struggles. Even though I was 3 years old at the time, I've seen it all. I've lived under the roof of two people who were the breadwinners who supported five kids new to this country and didn't know a word of English. So don't worry, I'm going to help you. We have some students on the line. So I'm going to start with Sadia and then Tawheed. We're going to move to you. If you guys could be patient, it's just going to take a bit to get through each student. Hi, Sadia. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great to hear from you. Where are you calling in from?
Well, I'm from Bangladesh.
Very nice. And have you ever taken the IELTS exam before?
No, this is first time.
First time. What exam are you taking, academic or general?
Well, academic.
Academic. You're planning to study or abroad?
Yes, I
Great.
want to complete my post graduation in abroad.
Amazing. Which country are you hoping to go to?
I'm hoping to go Australia or Canada.
Amazing. I hope to see you here in Canada.
Okay, thanks.
But the winters are very cold. I'm going to warn you about that. Super cold.
Okay.
And so are you ready, Sadia?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great. So what's your name?
My name is Sadia Islam. You may call me as Sadia.
Great, Sadia. And can you tell me about your hometown?
Actually, my hometown is Dhaka. Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh, and it is a beautiful city.
Maybe you could tell us what's beautiful about Dhaka. They have lots of palm trees, they have mountains, they have nice beaches. What makes it beautiful?
It makes beautiful for various reasons because in Dhaka we have all types of entertainment facilities such as cinema hall, shopping mall, and gardens. And apart from that, we have also many historical places, which is very adorable for any person because
Great,
in this okay.
great answer. And can you tell me about a skill or hobby you enjoy?
Well, I love cooking. Cooking is my hobby. whenever I get some time, I always try to learn some new recipes, and it is my hobby, and it is very it is very I really love cooking.
Yes, it is very therapeutic. I think most of us women feel relaxed when we are cooking, right?
Yes,
So maybe you could talk about what types of things you like to cook. My favorite dish to cook is biryani, and explain what it is. So just remember that when you answer to the examiner. But great answer about your hobby being cooking. And have you ever developed a new skill or started a new hobby recently?
yes, I have started a new hobby, and that is drawing. Actually, from my childhood, I really want to learn drawing, but I was very bad in drawing. But nowadays, I'm trying to develop my this skill, and I have also developed this skill, and I'm trying to code it better.
Great answer. That's interesting. So maybe we can use the word art instead of drawing. One hobby I've always enjoyed is arts. I really want to become a better artist and enhance my skills in drawing. So great answer, Sadia. Great answer. And how about number four? When it comes to personal development, do you think learning new skills is important?
Yes, for personal development, it is very important to learning new skills, because if we learn new skills, then it will able to enhance our ability to become successful in life. Because to become successful, skills are very important.
Great answer. Yes, exactly. And number five, are there any hobbies or skills that you would like to explore in the future?
Yes, definitely. I would like to explore one skill uh, that is driving, because I have no knowledge about driving, and I think drive to learn driving is very important for every people. So in future I will learn how to drive, because driving is important for my future.
Yes, great answer. Great answer. I think driving is a very important skill everyone must learn because uh, it's easy to get around as well, right? It's easy to get around town when you have a car. So great answer. And number five, are there any hobbies or skills that you would like to explore in the future?
Yes, definitely. I will. I would like to explore one skill, and that is swimming. I think swimming is very important for our health, and it is very helpful for every people, because if we learn swimming, then we can save ourselves from any type of water problems, and also we can save uh, any other person's life, whoever who will be in danger, who will be in danger for water. So I think I will develop my swimming skills.
Great answer. Yes, swimming is a very important life skill everyone must learn. So, great answer. How about number six? What are your thoughts on the role of education in helping people discover and develop new skills and interests? Number six.
I think the I think the role of education in helping people discover and develop new skill and interest are very important, because if people will learn new skills, and this will be very interested for their future, and for this purpose education is very important, because education help us to help us to develop many skills like drawing, cooking, and such kinds of skills, which is very helpful for our everyday life.
Great, great answer. So I like that you mentioned some examples too that people could develop through education, right? So that was great. And how about number 7? How do you think technology and the internet has influenced the way people learn and pursue their hobbies and interests?
I think technology and the internet have influenced the people to learn and pursue their hobbies and interests, because of technology and internet, our life has become very easy, and it helps us in many ways. Because of internet, we can learn anything from anywhere, and for this reason, we don't have to go out. We can sit in our home and learn any kind of skill.
Amazing, right? Isn't that amazing? Great answers for part 1. The only suggestion, minor suggestion I'd like to give is when we are introducing our answer, maybe we can use synonym words instead of mentioning the same words in the question. We should use synonym words like the
Okay.
like for example for number 7, something like instead of internet, what words can we use? We could use the world wide web or having access to the computer, right? We can say something like this. This will help us increase our band score if we use synonym words instead of the exact words that are mentioned in the question. So that was just a minor suggestion I have, but great answers. And
Okay.
Sadia, are you ready for part 2? Do you have a pen and paper in front of you?
Yes, I'm ready.
I will give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, time's up. Sadia, go ahead.
Okay. Well, different people have different hobbies. Some people are interested in gardening, some are interested in swimming, and also others are interested in drawing. But my favorite hobby is gardening, and I have developed this hobby just a few days ago. Uh, in previous time, I did not have any knowledge about gardening. Then, but my mother was very good in gardening. She has a rooftop garden, and she always plants some kinds of new plants. Uh, so in my last vacation I was free, so I think that I would like to develop some new skills. So I think that I think gardening will be better for me, because my mother knows many things about gardening. So I started in my vacation. I started this hobby. First, I don't have any knowledge about this, so I do I did not know which plants I should which plants I should plant. But then my mother told me about everything, and I bought some plants, and I started maintain the process of plant maintain the process of gardening. And whenever I started this, I really enjoy because I don't get bored. I always spend my time in gardening. I water the plants every evening, and it is such a great time because that time I feel very fresh because when I water the plant, I also enjoy the fresh air, and I think fresh air is very benefited for our health. And through this gardening skill, I have also maintained a good. I have also maintained a good routine because I don't get stressed. Whenever I feel stress or worries, I go to my garden, and I spend some times there, and I feel very relaxed.
Great answer. Great answer. You answered all the questions in part two. Everything which was great. I always give. You made no mistakes with talking about the past, the present, which was good. The only advice I give to all my students is when answering part three, the best way to structure your answers is talk or respond with three sentences for each question. Like, when and how did you develop this skill or start this hobby? Respond with three sentences and move on to how did you find it enjoyable? Respond with three sentences. How has it benefited your life? Three sentences. So that way, you structure your answers, number one. And number two, you speak for 2 minutes. Usually, you would speak for the full 2 minutes and not exceed the time limit because you went over a little. And remember that in the speaking section, the examiner will say, okay, time's up, next question. So, because you don't want to be in that position, try to see the time. And to practice this, use your phone. There is a timer on your phone. When you are practicing, use your phone timer to practice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Thanks.
Great, great answers, though, Sadia. You did great. And let's move on to part three. How important is it for people to develop new skills and hobbies throughout their lives?
I think it is very important for people to develop new skills and hobbies, because for our everyday life, skills are very important. If we have many skills, then we can do any kind of work. And to lead a better life, we have to develop a different kind of skills, such as gardening, cooking, driving, swimming. If we learn these kinds of skills, then we can do our every work very easily.
Great answer. Great answer. Yes. How about number two? In what ways can learning new skills or having hobbies positively impact a person's well being?
Well, learning new skills can be a person's well-being for many purposes, because if if we learn new skills, then it will develop our all kinds of abilities. And it depends on the way, because different people learn different skills in different ways. So if we learn the easiest way, then we can be able to develop all kind of skills.
Great answer. And do you think the availability of online courses has influenced the way people learn new skills or hobbies?
Yes, definitely. The availability of online courses uh, influence people in different ways, because nowadays people don't have to go out to find out anything. They find all things in internet, and this is very helpful for every people, and they can learn different kind of skills in sitting at home. And for this reason, availability of online courses is very important. It enhances our ability to develop new skills.
Good answer, yes. And are there any challenges or barriers people might face when they try to learn a new hobby or skill?
Yes, definitely people have to challenge many barriers when they learn some new skills, because when we learn some new skills, we don't have any knowledge about it. And for this reason, we have to face many problems. We have to face many problems because we don't have any knowledge about these skills. And different people have different barriers. So for this reason, some people face some barriers in developing new skills.
Great. Great answers, Sadia. You did great in all the different parts. You gave lots of information, which is amazing because you understood the question very clearly. And that is what is required on the IELTS speaking exam. The only tip I could give you is try to shorten each answer. Like I said, for all the different parts, give three sentence answers, so that way you are controlling or structuring your answers and not over talking, because like I said, the examiner would stop you. So Sadia, I was just curious, what have you been doing to prepare for the IELTS exam? Do you have a friend you practice with, or
Yes, I practice with my friends, and I also practice alone. I have some barriers in my speaking. Whenever I speak, I got freeze. So now I try to overcome my this barrier. So I am
yes?
trying to develop my these skills with my friends.
Good. Yes, hesitating in your speech, it's normal, but remember, it's not a race. We can talk at a slow pace and think about the words before we actually respond, is also a great way to avoid that hesitation in this speech. So you're doing great, Sadia. I wanted to tell you to keep it up. Have you downloaded our free IELTS study plan? We
No,
have
I have not downloaded anything such like that.
Okay, make sure you download it. I highly recommend it. So, because it gives you a study plan of what to do every day to improve your English for all the different parts of the IELTS exam. It's a free guide. You can find it in the description box of this live. It's really good. I highly recommend it. And
Okay.
also, Sadia, we are soon launching our IELTS speaking course. It will be a 7-day course, and it actually helps with hesitating, not finding the right words when you are talking and you're like, oh, what do I say? These are all normal things, and we can definitely help with that. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned, download the study plan, and we will notify you when the course is launched, because it will be taught live by me uh, over Zoom. All right,
Okay.
Sadia. I wanted to wish you the best of luck. Thank you for joining our live.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Sadia. Take care. Hello, Sanjita. How are you?
Hello, I am fine. And you?
Great, thanks. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Dhaka in Bangladesh.
Very nice. And what exam are you taking? Academic or general?
Our exam is academic course.
Academic. Are you planning to move abroad for studying or
I'm planning for both of my higher studies.
for studies? Awesome. What do you want to study?
Now I honors final year exam last 2 months ago.
Oh,
Then I my result published in October last year last time.
very nice. So have you ever taken the IELTS exam or this is your first time?
This is the first time I want to write the exam.
You're gonna do awesome. Don't worry. We're gonna help you really, really improve your English and pass that IELTS exam you need. What country are you planning to move to?
Actually, every people some dream. So I have also a dream. My dream country is Canada. So it's a dream. Is for 4 years ago. I want to go to abroad for my higher study.
Uh-huh.
I went to Canada.
Awesome. I hope to see you in Canada soon, Sanjita.
Thank you.
No problem. So, are you ready to start?
Yes, I ready.
Okay, great. So, what is your name?
Actually, my name is Sanjit Islam, so you can call me Sanjita.
Great. And can you describe your hometown for me?
Obviously, basically, I am from Brahmanbaria. It's my hometown, and presently I live in Dhaka because I want to IELTS for my higher studies. Uh,
So can you maybe ask something about Dhaka or maybe your higher studies? I plan to study or I am studying.
I don't understand.
So you said you're from a different city, but you live in Dhaka for your higher studies. Can you maybe add one more sentence telling the examiner what you are studying?
Actually, I'm studying in Brownbury Government College. Now I study complete my bachelor degree, and
Good.
I bachelor degree. I presently I want to learn English at Dhaka. I separate with my family for this address.
Oh, see, that's a great response and the detail you gave in that answer. Good job. And how about number three? Can you tell me about a skill or hobby you enjoy?
Yes, different people like different type of hobbies. Most of the people like gardening, swimming, singing, and so on. But I always like to cooking. My when I saw this, my mother are cooking. I want to learn this cooking, but it's not time because I study for my higher education. But now I complete my IELTS, then I learn cooking with my mother.
Great answer. So, one hobby I really enjoy doing is cooking, but because I'm so swamped or busy with my with preparing for the IELTS exam and my higher education, I would like to I would like to learn my mom's best recipes after I graduate. So that was a great answer. How about number four? How do you usually spend your leisure time?
I always spend time with my friends. Sometimes I visit near my park or park with my friends, and sometimes I Sometimes I visit my family with new place. I love explore the new place, and I also love time spent with my families.
Great, great answer. How about number five? Have you ever developed a new skill or started a new hobby recently?
Um, yes, recently I learned a new skill. This skill is gardening. Gardening is the most important part in our country. Every people like this. I reckon that. So also I like this gardening, and I like gardening. Learn my father. My father is a very good gardening. So I learned this gardening with my from my father.
Great. So my father is a professional at gardening, and I learned this skill from my father. Great answer. So when it comes to development, do you think it's important to learn new skills?
Yes, I reckon that skill is a different skill is very important part because if you learn new skill, then in future this skill is to do any kind of work. For example, me now I'm separate with my family. I do not to do I do not cooking, so it's very bad for me. So I learn this cooking, then I separate my family. Then uh, it's not too hard work for me to outside. Then I outside I want to eat. Now I outside I want to this eat.
Great, great answer. And are there any uh, oh, sorry, are there any hobbies or skills that you would like to explore in the future?
Obviously, I as I earlier mentioned, I like explore in new things. So I would try to scuba driving. This skill is very fun and exciting. So in this future, I explore this skill.
Good answer. So there are many different skills I'd like to explore. One of them is driving because I think driving is so fun and such a thrill to learn. So great answer. And how about number eight? What are your thoughts on the role of education in helping people discover and develop new skills and interests?
Actually, education is the most important part all over the world. Education learn new things, new activities, or sometimes educations learn to explore the new skills, another place or another work. And I reckon that rural education learn to out of knowledge, out of skills, and out of other activities.
Great answer. Yes. Okay. And number nine, how do you think technology and the internet have influenced the way people learn and pursue their hobbies and interests?
Um, Nowadays, technology is internal part of all over the world. Every people like this internet, and most of the people use this internet. There are a lot of hobbies in our country, and most of the people nowadays the younger people do not learn your fathers or other activities. You are because younger people are self-dependent nowadays. So you are develop skill in internet musical instrument learn, or scuba diving, surfing, and outside please explore in this other city. So internet is very important part to younger people easily way or easily learn to this hobby.
Great answer. Yes, exactly. The internet is a great tool for all of us. So, Sanjita, I'm going to give you 1 minute to prepare your answer to speak for a full 2 minutes in part two. The question I would like you to answer is describe a skill or hobby you enjoy. Please say when and how did you develop the skill or start this hobby? Why do you find it enjoyable? And how has it benefited you in your life? So, do you have a pen and paper in front of you?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, time's up, Sanjita. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Um, Different people like different type of hobbies. Most of the people like gardening, cooking, swimming, but I love, but I also love singing because I know that singing is very relaxed part. And when I was 10th grade class, my father always told me singing is a very enjoyable part. And when I my father when my father listening song, he relaxed always for hard work. um, then I this time I wanted this song. My father taught this thing, and I also I also learned this song, and this time I participated any all programs in my school, and I sang a song, and it is very enjoyable. And most of the time I sing a song with my friends or family events. And actually when I was 10th grade in class, this time I my bosom friend was a birthday party, then I attend this party. And I my friend is requested me to sing a song. Then I participate, and then I sing a song. And all friends and relatives appreciate it to me. And actually it's really enjoyable for me. And it was really it is one thing benefit, because when I get stress or other things, because most of the time I study, then I so get then I so boring. Then I few times relax when I get to free time. Then I sing a song alone. Then I relax me. And then I easily work, and my study can concentrate, focus easily.
Great. Great answer. Very detailed, and I really enjoyed number one, how you started the answer. You said different people like different hobbies, but I like, so that was really good that you mentioned that. And then you went on to every time you transitioned from one thought to the next, you actually mentioned, well, this has benefited my life by, you mentioned something like that, which was really good, Sanjita, because that's what the examiner wants to see. And also, you actually caught yourself saying sing in one part, and then you say, oh no, I sang. So that was good. Keep that up on catching yourself using the right tense. And one tip I could give is you went a little bit over the 2 minute mark. So just remember to keep track of the time, because in the real exam, the examiner will say, okay, time's up, no more, right? So if you show
Okay.
him you're able to structure your answers, speak only for 2 minutes, this will help you. Okay, a great word.
Okay.
Let's move on to part three. Part three, let's say, how important is it for you to, how important is it for people to develop new skills and hobbies throughout their lives?
Um, I reckon that skill is very important part for everyone life. If you do not in a skill, if you do not success, if you do not success in this work or study, nowadays most of the people skills in internet. Internet is a good way to learn skills. In younger generation, in younger generation, people learned to skills like cooking or swimming and scuba driving, singing, dancing, and musical instrument like this. So people learn easily in this internet, and people nowadays people learn to work. So I reckon that skill is very important part to her life.
Great, great answer. And last question, do you think the availability of online courses has influenced the way people uh, learn new skills or hobbies?
I reckon that their ability of online course has influenced in the people acquire new skills or hobbies. For example, me nowadays I learned dancing with online courses. It's a very benefit for me because I also love this dancing, and my all friends also learn this dancing for from me. So it is it is very good skills. I know that. I know that.
Great, great answer. It's very beneficial, and maybe you could say it's therapeutic, or you can say it clears your mind. And everything, you're not thinking about anything when you learn how to dance. So let's go to number five, last one. Are there any challenges or barriers people might face when trying to learn a new skill?
Yes, challenges is internal part of everyone life because challenges means learn new things, new fight, and or anything. When people face to challenges, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of learn things, and you can do it. You can do it easily. So
Yes.
also reckon that challenges is more important of everyone life, and I also reckon that every people face to challenges.
Great work. Great answers, Sanjita. I wanted to thank you for joining us on today's live. You did great. You answered all the questions very clearly. You had ideas for each question. You gave clear examples, which was amazing throughout your answers. Just remember to keep track of the time and remember to answer all your questions with three sentences.
Okay.
I wanted to thank you for your time today, Sanjita. I wish you well and I hope to see you on the next live.
Okay. I also thank you for my exam. So,
No problem.
okay.
I hope
Thank you so much.
No problem, Sanjita. Make sure you download our IELTS study plan. You could find the link in the chat in the description box. This will help you with a 30-day plan every day, what to study, what to prepare for. It will really help you.
I have to do it.
Okay, thank you, Sanjita. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Okay. Bye.
All right, guys, I wanted to thank everyone so much for today's live. We got so many students to practice their speaking. Remember that I do these lives quite often because I really want to help you succeed on your IELTS speaking exam. We are going to be done for the day. Salwa, when is our next live session? Um, I do actually book them for Sunday nights. I have to just check my schedule and see when I'm available next week, Salwa. Make sure you follow our YouTube page. You will be notified. If you hit that notification button, you will be notified when the next live is booked. Hopefully, sometimes I do them on Tuesdays, sometimes on Thursdays. Um, but I try to do them at least once a week. And if I'm available, twice a week. But I hope you could join us on our next live. We have another student on the line. I'm not sure if I will be able to take you, Mohammed. Maybe we can go over the questions quick because I do have to run. Hello, Mohammed. How are you? I cannot hear you, Mohammed.
Well, I'm listening to you, but please give me some time to because the sound is repeating.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure
Okay,
why.
to fix it. Okay,
No
well,
problem, Mohammed. Is it still happening?
no, okay, I have closed all the tabs. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I could hear you. Could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. We're going to go over the questions quick because I do have to run, but I just wanted to give you an opportunity. How are you, Mohammed? Where are you calling in from?
Well, I am great. I'm fine, and I'm from Bangladesh.
Very nice. Have you ever taken the IELTS exam?
Yeah, I appeared the test several years ago.
Okay. And how did it go? Which exam did you take, academic or general?
Well, I took academic test.
Awesome, great. So that's great. So let's go through the questions and let's see how it goes. So, what is your name?
Well, my full name is Mohammed Russell, and you can call me Russell.
Great. And Russell, can you tell me about your hometown?
Oh, sure. My hometown is Norsingdi. It is 50 kilometers away from the capital of Bangladesh. It is a small city, but well organized. My hometown is famous for dessert items, especially sweets and yogurt, and it is also renowned for some historical places such as Bottola and a river, namely Brahmaputra.
Great. I'd love to visit your hometown for sweets.
You're
Have
warmly
you?
invited.
Thank you. And can you tell me about a skill or hobby you enjoy? Number three.
Sure. There, well, skills or have hobbies. Skills are very important in our life, in our career, and I possess many types of skills. But the one I would like to mention here is digital marketing skill. I have learned this skill a few months ago. It helps me advertise my e-commerce business. And it is common buzz nowadays. Everyone should have the skills to promote their business, or also they can promote themselves. And without knowing these skills, I don't think um, people will be familiar with the global market. Digital marketing skills is one of the most important skills. I think everyone should possess it and learn it.
Great. So, what was I going to say? Are there any hobbies or skills you would like to learn in the future?
Certainly, I am fond of learning new skills every time, because skills help me boost my career. Um, Another skill I would like to learn within a few days is analysis, because data analysis has a great demand in the job market, and and employers are highly interested to hire data analytics. So uh, uh, I may go with the data analytics uh, within a few days, and I'm trying to find out the suitable institute for me
Great.
to learn these skills. Okay.
Great answer. We're gonna go to part three if that's okay, because I gotta run. How about how important is it for people to learn new skills and hobbies through their life?
Well, if I talk about skills particularly, I would suggest that everyone should learn new skills, because the world is changing rapidly, and you know that without having skills, you have no values in the job market. So I think if people should find out the skills that has great demand in the market. I think I recommend everyone should go for learning new skills every time.
Great, great answer. And what role do you think educational institutes play in encouraging students to explore different skills and interests?
Well, I guess educational institutes play an important role in encouraging students, because they are close to the students, since they can motivate the students learn new skills. Uh, because most of the students usually spend most of their time in their educational institute, so they can get the update information from their tutors. uh, that is why I think educational institute can and play the uh, highest role, or the vital role, in encouraging students explore new skills and
Great,
interests.
great answer. Yes. And how about the last one? Are there any challenges or barriers people might face when trying to learn a new skill?
Yeah, there are a wide range of difficulties people may face when they try to learn a new skill. The first problem is that people may get an interest in learning a new skills, but it can reduce in time of in course of time, because when they find any skills difficult, as usually a new skills seems difficult when we start learning a new skill. So when they find it difficult, they lose their interest in learning the skills. But if they stick to the institute, or stick to their teachers, they will get interest. And if the institute make the lessons interesting, people will be able to overcome such challenges. So I think the the biggest challenges they may face is losing their interest if the lesson is not interesting enough.
Yes. Great answer, Mohammed. Great answers for all of them, actually. The only suggestion I would give you is try to be cognizant of your answers. Pay attention to only giving 3 sentence responses for each given question, because you had so much great information for every question you answered. But if we overtalk, the examiner would stop us and say, okay, next question, right? So great
Yeah,
work.
correct.
um you did great, you answered everything. I wish you the best of luck, Mohammed, and I hope you could join us on another live, because I've been on for quite a while now. I wanted to thank you and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much too,
No
for
problem.
spending some time with me.
No problem.
Hope you will talk to another episode.
Yes, thank you, take care, best of luck. Bye
Have a
now.
good time. Bye. Yeah.
You too, bye. All right, guys, I wanted to thank everyone again for joining us on our live. Uh, Best of luck, and I hope you join us again in our upcoming sessions next week. I will be posting them shortly, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye now.